Get up and go with Dunken and Carly on demand.
It's morning. Time to start a new day.
It's the Get Up and Go Show. And today is
National Taco Day. A little upset that it wasn't yesterday.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Whatever.
What are we doing? Why would that not be on a Tuesday?
I don't know.
Because Taco John's owned the trademark for so long and they're afraid.
Maybe that's why. They're quaking in their boots.
FYI, you can get a half-off gift card at Taco Jet right now at seizethedeal.com.
It's also National Vodka Day. International Walk and Bike to School Day.
Okay, be careful on your way into work.
Yes.
As you're driving around, be careful for kids.
Mm-hmm. Cinnamon Roll Day.
Okay.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And also National Talk Like a Trucker Day.
Talk like a trucker.
Yeah. So I have...
Breaker 19.
I have our trucker name generator. Or our truck name generator. What the name of our vehicle would be. Our rig would be.
Okay, what's our big rig?
What is your birth month?
July.
What is the color of your vehicle?
White.
And what is the last digit of your vehicle?
5.
Okay. You have the Hot Flying Beast.
Hot Flying Beast coming down.
Hot Flying Beast. Look out.
Got some Smokies on 52. Heads up. There's a bear bite. I'm reading trucker lingo right now.
What does that even mean?
Watch out, there's a Bambi about 4 miles up the road. That means there's a deer. I don't know why my voice all of a sudden goes like southern.
Well, that's what.
Because there's truck drivers all over this beautiful country.
Absolutely. And we love them.
Yes, we do, because we would never have anything without them.
I know. But when you say talk like a trucker day, you automatically start talking like this.
That's on us. We're ignorant and we are mean people. What is your big rig name?
My rig's name is the lead chrome machine.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, I also found your trucker. What's your trucker handle?
Oh, your trucker handle.
Yeah. So let's see. Your birthday is in July.
Yep.
First letter of your last name is D.
Yep.
You are the Muddy Corkscrew.
Muddy Corkscrew flying down I-90. Keeping an eye out on those Bambis.
And mine is the one-eyed roller.
Oh, the one-eyed roller.
One-eyed roller. I need an eye patch. Look out when the one-eyed roller is on the road.
Oh, God bless truck drivers.
I know.
106.9 KROC. It's Dunken and Carly.
This is according to a new article by Best Life. I have the top 6 small things happy couples do. Top 6 answers on the board.
Small things.
Small things.
So we're not talking about like...
We're not saying, I bought you a horse.
Wow, wow.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's not on there? Okay. No buying a horse. Holding hands, Carly. Is that on there?
I will give you number 4. Giving each other loving attention.
Okay.
I would say that holding hands is one of those things.
Swat her butt as I walk by. It's one of those like, hey, babe. What else could be on this list?
Small things that you can do for your partner.
Cooking for them.
No. Not on the list.
Small things. Can you leave them a love note?
Occasionally surprise each other with small acts of kindness. Number 5. I'll give you that.
Okay. Small things you can do. Can you let them pick the movie?
I can't. I can't give you any of these.
Okay.
I think you have one more.
One more strike here. A small thing that you can do. A small thing that happy couples do.
Correct. Yeah.
Is it flirt with each other?
I will give you number 1. Create micro moments of connection. I think that's pretty good.
Yep.
You going to leave it there?
I think I'm going to leave it there, yeah.
Okay. You don't how to strike out again.
No, I don't have any other guesses.
Okay. Top 6 small things happy couples do. Number 6, apologize when necessary.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry you feel that way.
No. That's not how you apologize. Number 5, occasionally surprise each other with small acts of kindness. Number 4, give each other loving attention. Number 3, being an active listener.
Okay.
Number 2, ask how each other's day was or is. And then the number 1 thing that happy couples do, create micro moments of connection.
Cela pourrait très bien entrer le concert de rêve de votre vie. Taylor Swift. À Paris, France. noon. It's Dunken and Carly with What's Trending in Minnesota on the 106.9 KROC app.
Carly, are you below or above average when it comes to eating burgers? How many burgers do you eat in a year, would you say? I'm going to guess. I don't know.
I'm going to guess I'm below. But let me...
Yeah, my initial thought would be you're below, but you also go out a lot, and burgers are a staple at every place.
I don't really eat burgers when I go out, though, I guess.
Okay.
It depends on where I go, obviously, but, I don't know. Let's say I have like 8 a year, 10 a year.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Like in the summertime, I'll have at least one a month. And then
that's insane to me.
Sometimes when I go out, I'll have one.
I have 8 a month.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I'm probably lowballing it, but I definitely don't have 8 per month, though.
So they say the average person will eat 60 burgers, a little over one a week.
No, absolute no way.
In a year, you're way below average.
I'm way below that. It may not be 8 or 10, but I know it's not 60.
If you love burgers, there's a famous burger joint here in town that has opened its second location. You can read about that right now on our app. And speaking of opening, a new cocktail lounge is coming to the downtown area.
Mm-hmm. And I felt very smart doing some snooping because I hadn't really heard much about this place at all. We've heard all about this Korean restaurant that's coming to downtown, taking over the old Jefe Rojo location. But we knew that there was something going up top where Newt's used to be. Hadn't really heard much. Then I saw a post from Little Thistle and a new beer that they have coming today and who they collaborated with. And I'm like, this looks new. It's called 1928 Cocktail Lounge. And I was like, did some digging. There's like no information, but using my sleuthing skills, I decided that this place must be opening in the old Newt's location. And then after a little bit more research, I
confirmed that
that is what's happening. Very exciting.
No opening date, but that is going to be very exciting. We're super excited. Anytime there's a place within walking distance of us, it's great news. So read about that and get more local news right now on the 106.9 KROC app. Speaking of places to open, I almost forgot. Taco Lab, one of my favorite food trucks.
Yes.
Their permanent restaurant known as Food Lab, which will specialize in more than just Mexican food, is opening on Friday.
Woo,
We've got the details on that on our app as well.
Get up and go with Dunken and Carly on 106.9 KROC. It's Dunken and Carly's Celebrity Soundbites on 106.9 KROC.
There's a documentary about boy bands like NSYNC, New Kids on the Block, Backstreet Boys that's being worked on by Paramount Plus right now. That's very exciting, and it'll be really interesting because it's going to focus on all of their fame in the 90s and early 2000s with like interviews and old music clips.
Like how they came to be?
Yeah, and then how they blew up and how that was and all that kind of stuff. Like the history of these famous boy bands, which is super cool.
You know what I'd love to see is what happened afterwards.
How they broke up and everything?
Yeah, that's what
the downfall.
I want that tea. Spill that on me, Paramount.
The downfall of NSYNC.
I want them talking S on Justin Timberlake like he left us.
How dramatic.
All right. In other news, Lady Gaga, apparently she's had a rough few years mentally. She's had a hard time.
You know, is that cheesy thing that you say like, oh, I'm glad I went through it because it made me stronger? Okay. I could have done without the last 2.5 years of my life. I could have done without that. But you know what? It happened.
A lot of things happened to Lady Gaga, including one of the biggest things, her dogs.
Yeah.
What were they, French bulldogs, something like that?
Yeah, I think she has 2 French bulldogs, yeah.
They were stolen. Her dog walker was shot. The dogs were stolen. She offered a $500,000 reward. And the nerve of some people, Jennifer McBride, she's the one that found the dogs, brought them back to Lady Gaga. But it turns out she was involved in the theft. And so Lady Gaga's like, I'm not going to pay you the reward. Yeah. You're the one that stole the dog. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
This lady sued Lady Gaga and said, no, you offered a reward.
Yeah.
But yesterday...
What an a-hole.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what is wrong with people? So yesterday the judge came out and said, no, you don't have to pay. So a win for Lady Gaga.
And society, because good God. Finally, Demi Lovato announced that she has a holiday special that's going to premiere on December 8th on the Roku channel. It's called A Very Demi Holiday Special featuring Demi Lovato performing all of the classics.
Get up and go with Dunken and Carly on 106.9 KROC.
Celebrity edition of Weirdo Wednesday.
All right.
Olivia Rodrigo. She loves Skinny Pop.
Skinny Pop popcorn is the best.
It really is. Everybody loves it, right? That doesn't make her weird. I think this makes her weird. She sneaks bags of it into the movie theater with her.
She sneaks popcorn into the movie theater.
Isn't that weird?
No, I've totally done that.
For real?
Yes. I popped my own popcorn, stuffed it in a Ziploc bag, hidden it in a big old purse.
Because you're poor?
Yeah. Popcorn's expensive. We've talked about that plenty of times. Where they like upcharge 400% or something like crazy like that. I
am not opposed to sneaking things into the theater. Popcorn, though, is one of those things where movie theater popcorn is almost worth it.
It's better.
To pay the $11 for the bucket.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Movie theater popcorn just does not compare.
Wow. Okay, what else have you snuck into a movie theater? Open our app and chat with us, 507-281-2400. Everybody's done it.
Maybe candy.
Yeah.
But I don't, first of all, I haven't been to the movies in a long time except when we went to see Oppenheimer, and it had been years since we had gone to the movies. And usually when I go, I'm like, I'm already spending money on the tickets. I'm going to spend money on the popcorn and the soda and like all that stuff.
Treat yourself.
But yeah, I think I snuck in candy like a couple of times probably.
I think I do it every time. I don't think. I know I do it every time. Hey, Alex, when's the last time you snuck something into a theater?
Probably the last movie I saw with my kids, the Super Mario movie. We snuck in some Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, yep.
Nice.
Well, I think it's very convenient for the Dollar Tree to be right across from Marcus Theaters.
Too funny.
So we asked people on Facebook as well, like, what's something other than candy that you've snuck into a movie theater? And it reminded me of one of my first dates with my wife. We went to a matinee. Back in the day with radio, you could just do 4 hours and go home. Now we have so many other jobs that we're working 12 hours a day.
Now we actually have to work.
But there was a time when I was getting off at 10:30 every morning, so we would go to like a lot of matinees.
Sure.
And I remember she would like pack lunch. So we would have like sandwiches and chips. Because we'd be the only ones in the theater.
That's hilarious.
A lot of people said they bring like real food. And a lot of people said they bring like fast food.
You'd smell that though.
Monica says Subway and pickles. Kaylee says Arby's, Subway, McDonald's, Jimmy John's.
Freddie says that they bring tacos. I'm like, what?
Allie said Noodles and Company. So you're digging in with a fork and everything.
I would come sit next to you and say, can I have some of that?
Rochelle said she brought a whole rotisserie chicken. What are you just tearing off chunks for your family?
Nicole says she brings 2 pint-sized ice creams. One for her and one for whoever she brings with.
Okay, I kind of like that. But you're right with the smell. Like
the smell, though.
What if you go and it's a full packed house and you roll out your Taco Bell? People are going to be angry and annoyed.
Or your rotisserie chicken. Because let's be honest, Costco's rotisserie chicken smells real good sitting in your cart. Can you imagine when you open that thing up in the theater?
In a closed room like a theater?
Like,
yeah.
Where is that? I want some.
Santiago said a Little Caesars pizza.
Oh, my gosh.
A lot of people are saying bottled water. That's okay. I get that. A lot of people are saying alcohol. Done that. Back in the day, they didn't used to serve alcohol. So you had to sneak in your little airplane shooters.
It was so funny. So the first time, because like I said, we hadn't been to the movies in a long time. So the first time that we went to Marcus Theaters was when we went to see Oppenheimer. And my husband was like, they serve beer here?
Yes,
like, mind blown.
Big beers, too. Tiffany said potato salad.
How do you do that?
Homemade applesauce, grapes, and pie.
Oh, God.
She is bringing like a whole dinner.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. We're having Thanksgiving at the movies.
Chipotle. Oh, that'd be tough to eat in a dark theater.
Yeah, it would.
Big burrito dropping everywhere.
Oh,
like when I get down to the movie theater, I got popcorn all over me.
Yes.
I can't imagine having burrito all over me.
Did you read Gina's chicken wings?
No.
Oh, my gosh. People, how do you do that?
Chicken wings.
Do you stick it in Ziplocs and and stick them in your purse, or do you hide them in your jacket?
Well, that's
or
the thing. Like,
you know,
you get
like
one
how
of
do
those
you get it in?
diaper bags. You can put a lot of things in there. And
Like a
nobody's
whole
checking.
rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. All right. What's one thing that you have snuck into the movie theater other than candy? Open our app and chat with us right now.
30 grand. Imagine what you can do with $30,000.
I'd probably put that towards my wedding.
I might move, get me a new place.
Oh, well, I'm an adult, so probably bills.
30 grand in your hand is on.
Hi, this is Danielle, and I won cash.
Hi, this is Net. Okay, that made my day. Hey.
Thank you.
Listen weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for codes to win cash. Tap them into our app and you're instantly entered to win up to 30 grand in your hand. Get full rules and details now on our site and app.
This is our snooze with Duncan and Carly.
On 106.9 KROC.
The Girl Scouts are discontinuing their Raspberry Rally cookie, which came out last year as an online only option. They were kind of like testing the waters on that, I think. So you couldn't you couldn't buy it from any cookie stands. You could only buy it online.
Yeah. So I don't think I tried that one.
No.
I mean, I don't think I try many of the new ones. I like the classics.
Well, there's been a couple in the past few years that I've really liked, but it's usually the classics, which I think the Girl Scouts are realizing now.
Stick
Because
to what you do well.
this year they are focusing on the classic cookies instead of new cookies, which I think is a good idea. I mean, Samoas, because they're never going to be called Caramel Delights to me. Thin Mints,
Yep.
like the Tagalongs, all that kind of stuff.
All right. So look for that change in the spring. That's when they go on sale, right?
I believe so. Coffee Mate is coming out with a limited edition pink Mean Girls themed coffee creamer in celebration of the movie's 20th anniversary. I can't believe it's 20 years old. That's so long ago. It makes me
makes
feel
you
old.
feel really old, doesn't it? So
I mean,
it's going to be pink.
it'll be pink.
What's it going to taste like?
It'll be like a cake kind of flavor. So it'll be quite sweet.
Okay.
So you won't need to add too much
Will
to your
it
coffee.
turn your coffee pink?
Well, I mean,
It would have to be really, there would have to be some stuff in it to make that happen, right?
I don't think it's not going to turn your coffee pink just because that's not how colors work. But
Yeah, I know. That's why there would have to be something probably toxic in it to make that happen.
But the creamer is pink. So it's kind of fun. It's going to come out in January because 2024 is when the movie turns 20 years old. And finally, Netflix. They are increasing their subscription price again. I guess they didn't increase their prices. They just got rid of their cheapest option. But still.
Well, I mean, that forces people to pay more.
Yeah, so we've got increased prices and everything now.
How much is the cheapest one right now?
Right now, the cheapest one with ads is $7 a month.
Okay. I think we're paying twice that much.
Well, right, yeah. So then it goes from $7 and then jumps to $15.50 per month. Those are the two lowest options, which is crazy.
Yep, the price of everything is going up, but we can help you out. We want to put 30 grand in your hand. Listen for the cash codes every hour, all day long while you're at work, and you could win $30,000.
106.9 KROC with Duncan and Carly.
Carly, do you get more joy out of when you go shopping, like actually going to a store or browsing online? You're going to buy the same thing, but if you go and you go through the aisles, you're looking, you're picking things up.
I think physically going to the store I like more. Yeah.
I think most people would say that.
Yeah. Because then you, like you said, you can touch it. And especially if it's clothes, so you can feel it. You can try it on, and I have way more fun clothes shopping in person.
So there's a study out from Arizona State University, that reveals that married couples who met on dating apps are less satisfied in their marriage compared to those that meet in person.
Oh my gosh.
That's my theory. Because the research doesn't explain why. They're like, we don't know why, but we've just noticed this. We've studied all these couples.
That trend is coming clear. Interesting.
Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with actually going out, meeting the person, trying them on, so to speak. But that's kind of my theory.
Because you do that eventually. When you meet the person that you met online, when you meet them in person.
Yeah.
But
you meet so many people online. Swipe, right?
Right. Maybe you get, maybe you become numb to it. That is very interesting. Also, quite the interesting comparison to online shopping.
I don't know. Like, that's how my brain works. Like,
yeah.
Does it make sense? Maybe I'm just dumb for thinking that way.
Like, it kind of makes sense, though. A little bit.
But I'm sure everything that I say. Kind of, little. Yeah, we kind of get what you're trying to say.
But, like, there's got to be other stuff that's going on with that.
Yeah, there are a ton of variables with marriage. Hey, if you're looking to work on your marriage, looking for a date night, check out seizethedeal.com right now for dining deals. You can get half-off gift certificates to great restaurants, including the Tap House, Taco Jet, and more at seizethedeal.com.
Dunken and Carly, weekday mornings on 106.9 KROC.